right up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Here in Utah, it's another home game for the Jazz. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season. They were dominated last year, not a good matchup for them, going 1-3 in the season series.
Yeah, and these teams pretty familiar with one another. They'll face off 4 times this year.
And you know, Greg, both would love to get the upper hand early. This game to me is psychological as much as anything. I mean, a win here provides that edge you're looking for.
Now Golden State's starting 5. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. And Livingston in at the point guard position.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
You know, as I watched Derek Favors last season, he continued to develop his offense. He was a big, unpolished athlete coming into the league. Had some conditioning problems, but now it seems like he's on track to be a force as a power forward.
Golden State on D. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
Now, here's Burke. Last game he had 12. Hayward kicks to Burke. Nice ball movement by Utah. Gobert with a screen on Barnes. 5 on the clock. Favors. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now, here's Bogut. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Sacramento.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Burke with it, picked up by Thompson. Here's the teardrop. Out to Favors. Now, here's Burke. He's covered by Thompson. Burke can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Bogut dishes to Thompson. Over in the corner, Livingston. Pass to Green. Feeds to Bogut. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. Unloads from 13. And Green with the basket on the assist by Barnes. Green's got 5 now. Utah trailing here. And the pass to Favors. They set the pick. Favors sets the pick for Hayward. Back to Favors. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Livingston kicks to Green. Again, Golden State. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Now, here's Burks. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Here's Burke. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The dish to Favors. Favors with the screen. Hayward goes in. Fades. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Shaked and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
It got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by him.
Livingston kicks to Thompson. Bogut the pass to Green. It's stolen by Gobert. Burks dishes to Hayward.
Golden State foul. Harrison Barnes. That's his first personal foul.
And you know, Gordon Hayward was involved in one of the more fascinating NBA draft stories. It started after his father confirmed that Gordon would submit his name to the draft, but would not immediately hire an agent.
Yeah, reportedly, Dad created a highly detailed 2-page questionnaire that he gave prospective agents, which is not something that's typical.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
A short time ago, Quinn Snyder and I were able to chat. He talked about the impact of opposing big man Andrew Bogut, saying there just aren't that many 7-footers with his kind of game. A great interior defender first and foremost. We can't get tunnel vision when we attack the rim. He's got size and strength, and we can't allow him to bully us for offensive rebounds. Let's see if they can keep Bogut from having a big game, guys.
Thank you, Doris.
And on the topic of Hayward hiring an agent, it was reported that the questionnaire was just the beginning, and that prospective agents also went through quite a grilling. In addition to that, you talk about a thorough process.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
You know, back to Hayward, obviously his first NBA contract was subject to the rookie wage scale, but his second contract, 4-year max deal. So whatever the Haywards have done as far as agent vetting, it's paid off.
6 to shoot. Burks the pass to Gobert. Here's Burke. Warriors with the rebound. Nobody near Barnes. Another 3 for Golden State.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Burke kicks to Favors. The feed to Hayward. Favors with a screen on Thompson. Here's Hayward. Good D by Thompson. The Warriors trailing. Livingston dishes to Thompson. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. When you think about Sean Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark 4th back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Jeff Withey, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and Hood subbed in for Burks. Burke can't get it to go. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. The drive by Bogut. Here's Thompson. Bogut the pass to Livingston. Here's Thompson, and it's Golden State with another.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Favors. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And he was terrific in that game defensively as well, blocking 4 shots on the night.
Booker, he's checked in for Utah. And the Warriors also making a change. Azili's checked in for Andrew Bogut.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. I mean, each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guard. And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Here's Burke, and the rejection by Azili. Iguodala kicks to Thompson, and stolen by Hayward. Here's Hood. Here's Booker. And the layup falls.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
And for Livingston, last season with the Warriors was a dream. He got to back up Steph, so he got to play against second stringers, and we got to see flashes of his dominant traits again. What a happy ending for him.
And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back, late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws, a testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
Here's Hood. 11 points for him in that last game against New Orleans.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And, you know, going back to Ezeli, impressive physically, 7 foot, 7'6" wingspan, 5% body fat. If his skill set ever catches up with his natural gift, watch out, watch out.
That's good. And now a 7-point Warrior lead.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Exum kicks to Booker. There's the pick. Passes it to Exum. Dishes it to Booker. Jazz passing it around. The Jazz with another miss.
And a footnote to Ezeli. One of his college administrators raved about his intelligence. He cited Ezeli's broad perspective on world trade, globalization. And I tell you what, if Ezeli keeps improving, he'll soon be a serious benefactor of the economics of American sports.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
And here are the Warriors now after the basket by Utah. He dishes it to Spates. Green left side. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
And here's a little-known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continues to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
Here's Green after the basket by Utah. And here is Iguodala. A 14-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Now, here's Exum. They trail by 9 points. Hood kicks to Exum. Inside, here's Booker. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half-and-half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And, guys, as many rookies do, Rodney Hood hit some major bumps in the road last season. I mean, he came in with a reputation of having an NBA-ready jumper, yet only hit 41% of his shots. He had that foot injury that kept him out for a string of games. However, it really all came together for him in April, the last month of the season.
The shot by Spates, nobody around. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Jazz trail by 7. They set the pick. Kicks it to Booker. Good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And so here is Golden State after the basket by Utah. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Barbosa dishes to Ezeli. Green in the post. 26 points for him last game against Sacramento. Shot's good. 7 seconds left in the first. Takes a 3. No good on that last second attempt. And Derek Favors known for his work ethic, and he talked about his focus on developing his skills.
I just want to get better.
Well, the desire is there, and sounds like the commitment that he's showing is to how far, Greg, you think he can go?
Well, you talk about desire and commitment, and then you throw in the fact that he has the talent that can be built upon and improved. One big factor will be injuries. That's the big X factor that determines so many more careers than desire. Talent and commitment, you need to stay on the court.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triple.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Pulling out the wings, it's Iguodala and Barnes. Maurice Spates out there with Bogut, and it's Livingston in at the one. Now here's Barnes, and now it's a double-digit lead. Barnes has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Warriors. Now here's Burke. Not a lot of room. He feeds it to Gobert. Hayward on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Spates with the block. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Favors. For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a loss to the Pelicans.
And really, given how they performed offensively, guys, they just never had a chance.
Yeah, and you can see their frustration growing and growing as they continue to come up empty on their possessions. By the end, they were just happy to watch the clock wind down and move on.
Now here's Burke. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. And that's now 10 points for Derek Favors. Warriors leading by 9. Livingston kicks to Bogut. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got assist number 5 here tonight. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Gobert the screen. Burke with it. To the middle. Favors can't get it to go.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Now here's Spates. Derek Favors unable to get his shot to go. And the slam dunk by Spates.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. On our old partner, Steve Kerr, also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars in Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success.
No.
I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff,
point.
And Steve has that.
Excellent point. Thompson misses. Jazz trail by 11. Gobert the screen. The shot by Hayward wide open. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. 6 points for Gordon Hayward.
Lovely dish by Columbus's own Trey Burke.
Thompson inside the line, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
They set the screen. Hayward passes to Burks. Down low, Gobert, and he banks in the layup. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And he gets it to go.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch, just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
Gobert the screen. Hayward on the wing from the arc. Hayward missing again. Warriors leading by 10. Thompson dishes to Livingston. Bogut high post. Pass to Livingston. He kicks to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. And that one's good. Barnes.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's Gobert. Hayward with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Gobert with a screen for Burke. To the wing right side. Burks can't get it to go. The Warriors have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Barnes up top, defended by Hayward. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target from outside. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Favors can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 13. Barnes kicks to Livingston. The drive by Bogut. The kick out to Spates from the top of the key. Burks pulls it in.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Hayward outside. Pass to Favors. Hayward kicks to Favors. Gobert with a screen on Bogut. Looking to end the drought. Jump shot is good that time. Burks has got 4 this quarter. Well, the Jazz look like the team we're used to seeing for so long last year. A big part of that was how they dictated the pace break of the game.
Very good point. I mean, the Jazz did a great job of slowing things down and avoiding turning things into a track meet, just focusing on playing to their strengths.
And the Jazz with some changes. Withy comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Exum in for Burke. Then for the Warriors, Azili's checked in for Bogut. Green comes in for Maurice Spates. And it's Barbosa in for Sean Livingston. Here's Exum after the Warriors pick up 3. Withy kicks to Hayward. With the teardrop, Green with the block. Feeds it to Withy. Now the pass to Exum. Out to the right wing. Here's Burks. The putback, and Derek Favors with the slam.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Now the dish to Thompson. Burks with the steal. There's the feed to Exum. Passes it to Withy, and stolen by Barnes. Dishes it to Green. Stolen by Withy. Now here's Exum. He's tightly guarded. Back to Favors. And that one is stuffed right through.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Now, here's Exum. Looking for his first basket still in this one. He kicks it to Withy. Knocked away. Here's Favors. You know, Clark, the thing you like about Derek Favors is he keeps adding to his game every year. You forget how young he is, too.
That's exactly right. We need a reminder. This guy came into the league very early, right after a year of college. Seems like he's been around forever.
Warriors leading by 10. Here's Barbosa, and goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And the fans clearly don't like that call.
Gave them an absolute earful.
And Utah making a change here. Booker's checked in. No good. Great D that time from Green.
And for Favors and his youth, he has made big strides. And in a few years' time could be one of the more dominant bigs in our league.
No good from Booker.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Now here's Green. He's got 13.
And guys, with Favors, his development, you know, you forget sometimes it takes big men a little longer to figure it out. I mean, he's certainly been putting it together here the last few seasons.
Lots of room. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Hood. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Barbosa passes to Green. Azili dishes to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. And Thompson throws it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Clark, remember a year ago, Klay Thompson was the subject of trade speculation, possibly, in fact, going to the Timberwolves for Kevin Love.
Yeah, in the end, the Warriors stood pat, and it was a controversial decision at that point, but I don't think there's any question it was a pretty good move for the Warriors right now.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Thompson. Green with the rebound.
Boy, they're trailing in this game, and they're starting to settle for jumpers offensively.
Yeah, it could work, but I wouldn't take that approach, Clark. They should be fighting their way inside for better looks.
Now here's Barbosa. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
And the Warriors, also inking Thompson to that 4-year, $70 million extension. A big show of faith on their part, and it's looking like money well spent. And now Klay Thompson with deeper pockets, but never one to splurge. His father taught him well. I mean, his rookie year, he drove the family hand-me-down. He bought his next car used, so his focus is clearly on the game, not the glitz and glamour.
Now Green, after Dante Exum's three-pointer that didn't go. And Leandro Barbosa, the bucket on the assist by Iguodala.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And the Jazz with possession here. They trail by 18. It's tipped and stolen by Barnes. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now here's Exum. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Withy. They can't stop the run with that one.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories, rebounds just being one of them.
Here's Iguodala. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Over in the corner, Barnes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 4 assists in the game. Nato, covered by Barbosa. Kicks it to Booker. He dishes it to Hood. It's stolen by Green. Here's Barnes. The shot misses.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And here's Golden State. They're on a 17-7 run. Leandro Barbosa on the wing. He's got 15. Pass to Barnes. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Again, Iguodala missing. Exum. No good.
A dominant. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. The first half went well, really well for Draymond Green. He ended up with 15 points. And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well.
What a game for Favors. 16 points and also a block shot. Really dominating this game, just taking it over.
And really, the fact that he's making it look so effortless while he's doing it.
The forwards are Hayward and Favors. Pairing up in the backcourt, Trey Burke and Alec Burks. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. Now, here's Green. Here's Livingston. True on the 14-footer. Livingston's got 6.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
Now, here's Thompson, following the shot by Alec Burks. Shoots. Thompson misses.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And that one's good by Favors.
And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
Now, here's Burks. 6 points for him. Burke can't get it to go. Now here's Barnes. Burks covering. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. At the elbow, it's Thompson. And stolen by Burke. And laid in to finish the break. Burke's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a nice play. Stole it away and took it coast to coast.
And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball.
He feeds it to Favors. There's the pick. Hayward with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Back to Favors. Favors sets the pick for Burke. 6 to shoot. He kicks to Burks. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Livingston's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Thompson from long range. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now here's Burke. D right on him. Gobert the pass to Burks. Gobert with a screen for Burks. Now Favors. He's got 18. Here's Burke. It's tipped. And he's able to get it back. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Golden State ball. Warriors call a timeout.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
2 years ago, Utah drafted Trey Burke to be their point guard of the future. Then last year, they drafted Dante Exum. It set up quite a competition between those two.
Bogut sets a screen for Thompson. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The shot misses. Jazz trail by 17. Pass to Burke from downtown. Another miss by Utah. Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. It's Thompson off the drive. He's feeling it. And Green with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Utah has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Utah calls timeout.
A lot of NBA teams have been outright buying developmental league teams. I mean, the Jazz did that last season. They purchased the Idaho Stampede last March, and we see more and more of that happening. One-on-one affiliations between D-League teams and NBA teams.
Now here's Gobert. Out to Hayward. Favors with the screen. Floats one. And Hayward gets it to go. Hayward's got 8 points.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Favors. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Here is Hayward. Following the score by Golden State, the pass to Burks. Here's Burke. 7 points in the game. Gobert with a screen for Burke. And Utah again with the bucket. Well, last year the Jazz acquired the Stampede from the D-League. It makes sense. They'll have a designated place now to develop all their young talent.
And Kevin, it's really a key for the Jazz to have those extra minutes available for all those young talents to get an opportunity to get confidence, but also to learn your system. I think more and more NBA teams will follow this route of buying D-League teams.
Thompson dishes to Barnes, and the shot is good. Barnes has got 15. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Warriors leading by 18. Livingston kicks to Green. Golden State moving it around. Feeds to Thompson. There's the three. And another three for Golden State.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from the three-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor to this point in the game.
Hayward goes in. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Hayward's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Green, the screen. Thompson outside. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound, Utah. Favors got 4 rebounds in this game. Favors with a screen on Thompson. Hayward passes to Favors. The second chance effort, and it's sent back by Bogut. The drive by Thompson. Fires the 3. There's the bucket. Good. Thompson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Warriors. For Utah, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. And Hayward at the stuff.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Screen by Bogut. Livingston kicks to Bogut. Thompson left side. The dish to Green. Now here's Burke, covered by Barnes. They grab their own miss, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play for the Jazz. Withey's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Booker comes in for Derek Favors. And Hood subbed in for Burks. Then for the Warriors, Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Sean Livingston. Now here's Burke. 11 points in the game. Here's Booker. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Booker's got 6.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
3 on 3. Here's Burke. The rebound by Ezeli. Warriors leading by 16. Iguodala dishes to Green. Thompson for 3. Rebound, Utah.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Now here's Burke. He's guarded closely. Shoots from the elbow. The rebound by Ezeli. Ezeli's got his 5th rebound in this one. Green kicks to Thompson. And stolen by Hayward. Burke with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. And here is Burke. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. The 17-footer. That's good. Burke's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
The foul called on Festus Ezeli. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
Exum, he's checked in for Utah. Spates checked in for Golden State. Exum with it. Barbosa picks him up. Exum kicks to Hayward. Another miss by Utah.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Spates the pass to Ezeli. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Here's Hood. 6 points for him. Beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 3 assists tonight.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And, you know, guys, Dante Exum is such a fluid, versatile athlete, really shows great promise, has tremendous size and length for a point guard, can also play the 2. His rookie season last year, though, a mixed bag.
Jazz trail by 13. Passes it to Booker. There's the pick. Hayward goes in. To the left wing. Exum kicks to Hayward. Good D by Thompson.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
The shot from the top of the key. He buries it. Thompson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and field.
Exum kicks to Hood. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Hayward. Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
The 3. Good on the shot. Thompson's got 22 points.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it.
All right, fans, I want everyone here to get on up out of your seats and make some noise.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And so it's Golden State with it. It's an 18-point lead. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be just the second of 7 away from home. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Pulling out the wings, it's Iguodala and Barnes. Bogut out there with Festus Ezeli, and it's Livingston in at the point guard. Exum dishes to Favors. To the middle. Gobert the pass to Favors. The feed to Hood. Kicks it to Exum. Gobert the screen. Here's Hood. Gobert with a screen on Barnes. Hood hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Jazz trail by 18. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. They set the pick, and Favors kicks to Burks. Shot clock at 6. Back to Favors. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Burke, he's checked in for Dante Exum. And Golden State also making a change. Looney's checked in.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight. And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in the hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
Iguodala, that's good. And the Warriors lead by 17.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here's Burke. No luck, and Golden State will come the other way. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And that one's good, Barnes.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Jazz have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And Favors kicks to Burks. Favors with the screen. Warriors with the rebound. Now here's Iguodala. Bogut back up on top. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. The #1 overall pick in 2005, Andrew Bogut. Great expectations, Greg, for the big Aussie coming in.
Yeah, I mean, a phenomenal rebounder and rim protector. He's got that high basketball IQ from a defensive standpoint. You know, and on offense, he averaged over 20 points a game in college. He's an instinctive passer, just not much more you could ask for.
Iguodala, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to go on Trey Burke.
You know, going back to Bogut's fanfare entering the league, was 3rd in Rookie of the Year balloting. Then he went on to have some solid, if unspectacular, years, though his shot blocking and defense were always strong.
Gobert, the screen. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Burke can't get it to go.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Looney passes to Bogut. Deflects the pass and stolen by Hood. Dishes it to Gobert. Iguodala with the steal. Down low. Here's Barnes. Oh!
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Looney. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Johnson outside. Can they get it? That is good.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Warriors have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Thompson dishes to Livingston. Golden State moving it around. Pass to Clark. Here's Looney. He dishes it to Livingston. It's hauled in by Lyles.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Clark kicks to Green. Thompson outside. He feeds it to Clark. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Pass to Looney. The shot is off. And Utah the other way now. Here's Ingles. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Ingles has got 4 points now in the quarter. Warriors leading by 21. Here is Livingston. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lyles. Good D by Thompson.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Livingston passes to Looney. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Gobert the screen. Right wing. Here's Ingles. Second chance shot. Gobert can't hit.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Livingston, no luck. Utah is shooting about 43% here in the 4th quarter. Johnson in the corner. From outside the arc. That's good. Johnson's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for Utah.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Clark Lyles, one of the many great players to come out of Kentucky and be eligible for this draft. He didn't wow as much as his teammates. I'm telling you what, he can play.
He's got a lot of game. He's actually one of my sleepers, Kevin, because he can do everything well. He can handle it. He goes both ways. He can shoot it. He defends. Really good IQ. I like this guy as being a surprise producer as an NBA player.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Thompson. Harrison Barnes comes in for Looney, and it's Klay Thompson in for Ian Clark.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish. And guys, with Lyles playing out of position can be a blessing and a curse. I mean, he didn't get to play in his comfort zone and put up big numbers, but his skill set grew from the minutes he had to spend outside of that comfort zone.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Tell you what I like about Lyles is that he has a bit of an old man game about him. He's an old head, plays within himself, good at every small intangible thing on the court, just has a real nice feel for how to play.
And he sinks the second.
You know, there are those who wonder if Gordon Hayward can lead a team to the promised land. However, as just a sophomore, he led a non-powerhouse college to a championship game. So, in fact, they were just 1 basket away from winning it all.
And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Burke with it. Bogut picks him up. Favors sets the pick for Burke. There's the double team with Bogut. Gobert dishes to Hayward. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Going back to Hayward, he took that buzzer-beating half-court shot, Clark, that would have won his school the championship. You actually called that game, and it did hit the backboard and rim, but unfortunately did not go in.
Well, Hayward's the kind of guy who's willing to put his team on his back and try to carry him. He's willing to take that responsibility on. Whether he can deliver at the highest level, time will tell.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Bogut sets a screen for Thompson. He kicks it to Barnes. Golden State moving it around. Clock at 6. Bogut the pass to Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Thompson misses. Jazz trail by 20. Here's Burks. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Favors against Green. Thompson for the triple, and he gets the bucket. Thompson's got 26.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
There's the pass to Gobert. Hayward against Thompson. Hayward kicks to Gobert. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Outside, Green. Another three for Golden State.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Gobert, the screen. There's 1:40 left to play in the final quarter. Favors can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 22. Green dishes to Thompson. The tray. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Gobert, the screen. Burks with it. Picked up by Thompson. Burks, the pass to Gobert. And Favors kicks to Burke. Rebounded by Bogut.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
And the big difference here was accuracy behind the three-point line, Clark.
Well, they started spraying them from deep, and then it spread out the defense, and they had all the looks they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And guys, when you're cracking heads against somebody 4 times over the course of a season, boy, it's a great feeling to snatch that first game. Good adjustments tonight against the Jazz.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Draymond Green. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
On the wing, Thompson. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance.
Yes, Kevin.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Draymond Green. He really set the tone for them in the first half, and it seemed to just help carry them forward from that point on.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did, only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this